Hey everyone, it's Aquams here. So it's finally time for me to post a new video. I'm really sorry I haven't posted in a long time, but you know, with holidays and everything, it's always quite intense, and I just spent time with family and everything, and also I got sick just after like the holidays. I had a massive cold for like 10 days, and I wasn't really fully, just it was a hard time to go and like work and stuff, but I still managed to do like little things like sketching and stuff like that. But I'm finally back with a new video, and as you can tell, it's in fan art, and I haven't done one in a long time, and actually want to go back to making fan arts. Maybe, I don't know, probably not every month, but I'm still going to maybe do a few characters that I really like. And lately, I mean, like, since it was announced, I'm just so excited for Moana and the movie, because I just love already the character, and any kind of little artworks and like that were released so far, I just feel like she's very, like realistic in a way. Like, she does have a body figure that I feel like is just more relatable, if that makes any sense. She doesn't have this like super look like Barbie kind of look as a princess, so I really like that. And Lilo and Stitch is like one of my favorite Disney movies, so just, it's kind of like right up Lilo and Stitch. It's similar, I think the universe is kind of similar, so I'm really excited to see this. And I wanted to do a fan art of her before the movie was released, so I can just have like, I guess, my own interpretation based on what I just know about the movie so far and the character, and so I did that. And it's nothing like super original. I based my work on like 2 or 3 artworks, the only artworks that were released, and from what I found is that Moana is like a traveler, like she's going to sail on the ocean from like different places. So I wanted to draw her with like her little how you call this, wood pal thing, like, like, I don't know how it's called, sorry, but I just I used like what I know about the character. So she's just like posing, smiling like in the wind. I picture her like on a beach or something. It's not like super original in terms of ID, but I still wanted to have just a cool kind of portrait. And so what I did is as always, I basically just sketched it on computer this time, and then I traced everything, and I've used like my Staedtler Triplus liner. I used like a light brown, a dark brown, and I think like it's like a wine kind of color for like the outfit. And I'm not really like I don't really like those pens for some reason, but I think it's related to the paper itself. The paper I'm using is the Jineke Design Ivory cardstock, but the Staedtler pens are water-based liners, and it tends to bleed just a tiny bit too much. And so I'm definitely going to try to either find a new paper, although I do have another kind of paper, but I didn't want to try a new paper for a full artwork because this is a full page artwork. So I was like, no, I'm not like trying a new paper because I don't know how it's gonna react. So whenever if I buy a new paper, I try to do a smaller artwork, like a quarter of a page, just so I can like know how it reacts to each tool I'm using, especially liners and Copic markers and stuff like that. But so far, this paper I'm actually used to coloring with it, but I haven't used it in a long time because I did like a couple of like I did a watercolor artwork last time, and I did that my piece like Shattered Dance was done on the Bristol paper, so it's different. And so I haven't used the Jineke in I think 3 or 4 months, and I forgot how hard it was to blend. It's like you have to really just lay a bunch of different colors and just like add tons of ink in order for it to blend. Now the results are great, but it just takes a lot more time, and I'm used to working with papers that are a little bit more like I guess just easy to blend, if that makes any sense. But the downside of like Bristol, for example, it's easier to blend. You don't have to like lay as much ink, but also sometimes it just it doesn't blend fully because it stays on the surface for some reason. It's like layout paper. It's hard to find the perfect combo paper between like blending abilities but also not using too much ink. But I feel like as I still prefer like spending more time blending and having this watercolor effect in the end than having to maybe use less ink but not being able to fully blend. So that's what I did for this picture. I as always, I just look at my reference. It's either my own reference if I pick the colors on like on computer, or if it's the fan art, I just printed like a little Moana picture that I found online, and I tried to match the colors with my Copic chart. And so if you want to know exactly all the colors I've used for the skin, the hair, the clothing and everything, I will list this below the video, because sometimes it's hard to understand when I'm saying color names. But yeah, so if you want to know exactly the colors, I will put them in the description. And what else can I say for this video? So I don't have a lot to say about the artwork. I actually really like how it turned out, but it's because I'm just used to it, and also because the range of colors that I picked are very like complete. Like I have a whole set. I didn't miss like a color or like a medium shade kind of thing. Just like, for example, the skin was done with E11, 13, 15 and 17. So I basically got like all the range. I didn't have problem blending two colors that were too different. So being able to fully shade with like dark to medium to light was a time saver, and also because it's just easier overall to blend that way. And as you can tell by looking at the video, I actually did what I prefer to do in terms of coloring is I always go from dark to light. Some people go from light to dark. I tried that, and it doesn't work for me. I don't know why, but when I try to do from light to dark, I always cover too much of, and I end up like using more colors, and it's never dark enough. I don't know exactly, but when I know for sure what my darkest color is and exactly how many shades I have for the specific area of the drawing, then I know how much space I need to save up for my lighter shade. And I also know that I will come back after coloring with the Copic markers. I will come back with my colored pencils just to add a pop of of colors and different kind of like ambient shading, if that makes any sense, and like secondary light source and things like that. You will see that after when I use colored pencil. But yeah, I enjoy making this a lot, and I definitely want to do more of those like Copic colored pencil like artworks, and then my watercolor kind of mix as usual. And so yeah, that's basically it for what I had to say about the artwork. I'm really excited to see the movie. I don't know when it's coming out, but really excited. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. I'm definitely going to experiment a lot more with like shading and trying to like do a cartoony kind of drawing style, but with a realistic shading. And speaking of cartoony, I try to get like close to the Disney kind of design, but not too kind of like Disney, and try to mix it with my own style. But still, I wanted to keep everything as it was, so you can actually recognize the character, because she has a very distinctive kind of face shape and everything. So I hope that I was able to do that. Yeah, last thing I wanted to say is that if you didn't know, my artbook campaign ended a few weeks ago, and we actually did manage to found everything. We actually reached 140%. So thank you everyone if you supported me, or even if you shared the video or the project page, because it's happening. I actually already did like some of the goodies and like notebooks and things like that, and I'm going to work on the art book design, just finishing everything, and then take care of everything. And of course my art book will be available in my shop somewhere in February, so that was really exciting. So yeah, I think that will be pretty much it for this video. So if you have any kind of requests, questions, anything you'd like to ask me, just feel free to post a comment. And if you do love this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share the video too. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing on this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.